Hey, look at what I found here. Yeah, it's old. Almost everything is old. Okay, so this couple shocked that realtor never said a serial killer once lived in their home. I mean, as long as it's cleaned up, like what? Who cares? Okay, so, whoa, that's a long message. It says the owner of the Watchers was told Inside Edition he wants a prosthetic buyer to be aware of the details of the Watcher before they consider buying the house. He says that he was not provided information when he bought the house and is therefore suing the prior owners. He also told us that he has instructed. Oh, I can't read everything. Suing the prior owners just because of that? Oh my god, this just feels so pointless. Chill. I'm gonna put the sound back. Okay, let's hear.
It's the biggest purchase most people make, their home. But would you want to live in a place where a grisly murder happened? As Lisa Guerrero found out, there are plenty of houses for sale that have a past.
In the beautiful seaside city of Monterey, California, down a quiet street sits a quaint house.
These houses are pretty though. They're pretty. It's just like, it looks so suburban, but because I think to me when I think suburban, I just think the houses all look alike. I mean, they all look alike. It looks like it's designed by one person, one person, and this was the style that he thought of.
Their secret.
So here is where the actual body was found.
Imagine this couple's shock when they discovered a skull.
I think they're overreacting. Honestly, I mean, I haven't even finished the video, but I just feel like it's overreaction. Let's see what people say first. Many flies died at my house. She's trying to sell the house. Of course, she's not going to say that. In the house is, if the house is cheap enough, I'll buy it while the murder is happening. Fox. I'm sorry. I just feel like it's just overreaction. By the way, 10 people died in here. Do you still want to buy the house? It's weird because they are rejecting the house because someone died and the owners that used to live there didn't tell them. So why are you selling the house? Don't you feel like I mean, it feels like for them it's like yeah, people shouldn't be living in a house that have dead people there. So why should the house be sold? So why are they selling the house? It's
Their
so
backyard.
You can never be prepared for somebody to look at you and say, a serial killer's been living in your house.
Scott and
It's
Laura
not a big deal,
Cote
bro.
say that when they
That's
bought
not-
their home, they were never told that the bodies of two murdered women were buried on.
You know what I would use that house for? I would use it for like a rental, like for like students that want that. I mean, if it's close to school, sure. For like students that want to like live there, like they'll pay rent and all that. I'll just use the money to make. They'll use the house to make money. I was like, well, I don't even, like. Oh, okay, people died there. Okay, what are you gonna do? Like, not live there? What are you gonna do? Not sleep there? It's not like you're disrespecting anything. You're not disrespecting anybody. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
The property in the 80s.
It's stunning and sickening and surreal all at the same time.
And
Sorry.
they're not the only ones.
We wanted to find out if some homes for sale are hiding a dark secret.
This may look like the perfect starter house, but one thing the listing doesn't mention, this was the scene of a grisly triple murder.
Triple murder? Oh my god, this house had triple murder? That means I can't buy it. This is craziness. I can't be buying a house that has triple murder. That's crazy.
Just last year, a teenager killed his mom, dad, and kid sister.
Each of the victims was shot multiple times in the head as they walked through the front door. The killer used a pillow to cover their faces and to muffle the sound of gunfire.
They're making it sound like it's some kind of like whoa, like this is such a big deal. Like people died, so you shouldn't. It's like a movie. Like think about it like a movie. When people like when what's it called? When you like watch a movie and you like ghosts are there, you're not like asking questions like, oh my god, who died? What happened in this house? I'm seeing ghosts. Like, that's the reaction I'm getting from this. This is craziness. Like, you could live in a house that people died, you know? Like, it happens. Like, you could live in a room that people died. Like, you're not being insensitive. Like, it's not being insensitive at all. Like, no one is being hurt by this. You're just trying to live. Like, that's it. You're trying to live. Like, yeah, people died. Like, I'm guessing, like, the funny thing is that I'm guessing people died everywhere. You just don't know. It's just that it has been covered up, and like no one talks about it, and it was a long time ago. Like, I'm guessing right now where I am, like, it was covered up. Like, they probably was like war like a longest time ago, but no one talks about it. Like, this is like a joke.
Would this realtor tell us about it when we posed as potential buyers in Corbin, Kentucky?
So you're familiar with this neighborhood?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's nice. And anything else you need to know?
Not that I know.
Not one word about the home's dark past.
That's a dark past.
I'd like to know why you didn't disclose the fact that there was a triple murder here.
No, I had no idea.
She thinks she's some kind of like Daffy and Scooby and Shaggy. She thinks she's like one of the Scooby Doos. Like, why didn't you tell us that there was a murder here? Like, please.
You didn't know?
No.
In fairness, we should point out that in Kentucky, a realtor is not required to disclose if a murder or suicide took place in a home they are selling. And
So why are you being unfair to her?
And there's this notorious house in Westfield, New Jersey.
They are new homeowners who are too terrified to move into their new house.
A family terrified, saying a stalker is targeting the new home that they just bought.
It's the
Yeah, it's a stalker. Like, what does that have to do with deaths and shit? Like,
house known as The Watcher, after an anonymous letter was sent to the new homeowners with this chilling message. I am the Watcher and have been in control of the house for the better part of 2 decades now.
What?
My grandfather
2 decades?
watched the house in the 1920s and my father watched it in the 1960s.
oh
It
my
is now
god. You know what that means? That means it's good. That means it's gonna transfer it to his son.
my time.
This is Les Trent. In New Jersey, brokers are not required to disclose if a murder took place in a house that's for sale. Nor do they have to say whether or not there's some special stigma associated with the house, like the existence of the Watcher.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
But with all the recent notoriety surrounding the Watcher, you'd think a realtor might tell us about it.
Anything else important to know about the place?
Seriously.
Nothing back for a call.
No mention of the Watcher.
I am really interested in knowing why you didn't disclose to me that this house was the target of a notorious stalker.
I've heard about
Is he really that popular?
this
I mean, yeah, it was on the news, but I hadn't heard of him before today.
Watcher. I never knew this was the house. I honestly never knew that.
Randall Bell is a real estate expert and says regardless of the law, realtors should inform homeowners if they know.
I believe that all brokers and agents should be ethical, and I think they should tell.
That's being ethical. Some people are just trying to make money, buddy. You with the suit. Some people are just trying to make money. No one is thinking about someone died. You care? Like, bro, I don't care. How about if you meet some people, like, why are you telling me? Like, okay, someone died. What am I supposed to do?
And telling the truth means you don't conceal things that would obviously be important to a prospective buyer.
These homeowners couldn't agree more.
I said they found something in the yard, something huge. Go home. And
A
he's
skull.
like, what could it be? I'm like, a human skull.
Wow. To find out
There's
about a
stories in the
house's
trash.
past, you could
I'm
ask
sorry.
the local police department, or there's a website called diedinhouse.com.
What the hell? They have a website for that? Damn, these people are amazing.
See, they'll tell you about a particular property.
Bro, this stuff is so amazing. Like, these guys are really going over. They're really going over how someone died in the house, and it's like a big deal. Like, bro, people die in hotels. It's not like the hotel room won't be used anymore. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be logical. Yeah, let's be logical.